The Golden Words. A tale of respect for elders and teachers. Once upon a time, in the peaceful village of Sundarpur, there lived a kind and wise woman named Meera. She was known for her gentle nature and for the beautiful stories she told her children, Rohan and Aditi, before bedtime. One evening, as the golden sun dipped below the horizon, Aditi and Rohan gathered around their mother, eager to hear another of her enchanting tales. "Tonight, my dear children," Meera began, "I will tell you the story of a boy named Arjun and how he learned the value of respect for elders and teachers." The disrespectful boy. Arjun was a bright but arrogant young boy who lived in the grand city of Rajpur. His parents were wealthy merchants, and he had everything he could ever want: beautiful clothes, delicious food, and the best toys. However, there was one flaw in Arjun's character. He did not respect his elders or his teachers. He would often ignore his grandfather's advice, talk back to his parents, and make fun of his schoolteacher, Guruji, thinking he knew better than everyone else. His friends warned him, but he laughed at their concerns. One day, Guruji noticed Arjun's behavior and decided to teach him a lesson that he would never forget. The Guru's lesson. One morning, Guruji summoned Arjun and gave him a simple task. "Arjun," he said, "I want you to climb the great banyan tree in the schoolyard and bring me one leaf from the very top. But remember, before you do this, you must bow to the tree and ask for its permission." Arjun laughed. "A tree cannot speak. Why should I bow before it?" Guruji simply smiled. "Go and do as I say." Arjun ran to the banyan tree, looked up, and without a second thought, he started climbing. He reached the top and plucked a leaf. But as he began to climb down, a strong gust of wind shook the tree violently. Arjun lost his grip and tumbled down, hitting branch after branch before landing on the ground with a thud. Bruised and shaken, he looked up at Guruji, who was watching him with a knowing smile. "You did not show respect, Arjun. The banyan tree has been here for hundreds of years, giving shade and shelter to many. If you had respected it and sought its blessings, it would have protected you." Arjun bowed his head in shame. The lesson from the village elder. That evening, Arjun went home and found his grandfather sitting under an old neem tree. Remembering Guruji's words, he hesitated before speaking. Then, for the first time, he folded his hands and bowed. "Grandfather, may I sit with you?" His grandfather smiled warmly. "Of course, my child." Arjun then asked, "Grandfather, why do we need to respect our elders?" The old man chuckled and said, "Come with me." He led Arjun to a small garden behind their house. There stood two plants sown, a tall, mighty tree, the other, a delicate sapling. "If a storm comes, which one do you think will survive?" he asked. "The tall tree, of course," Arjun replied confidently. "The